Hi everybody, this is Tim Bost with FinancialCyclesWeekly.com with another of my video astro trading tips. You know, here at FinancialCyclesWeekly.com, we're always looking for ways of being on the cutting edge, of moving beyond the boundaries of conventional financial astrology to find the methods that actually work to get better results in the markets. And that's what we're talking about today, exploding the limits of financial astrology and how we do that with our programs here. With financial astrology, of course, we have a very, very powerful set of tools. With financial astrology, essentially what we're talking about is an exploration of the correlations between the movement of the planets and the movements that take place in the markets, in the stock market, the futures markets, commodities markets, and so on, and the changes in price trends that occur in those markets. When we find those correlations, they can be very, very useful for us, very, very profitable as well. We can use those planetary correlations to make a lot of money in the markets, and that's what astro trading is all about. That's what financial astrology seeks to do. Unfortunately, however, there are many people who try to use astrology in the markets who end up losing a lot of money instead, and that is definitely not a good thing. So here's the problem that takes place. These people who try to use astrology in the markets will oftentimes try to apply it in isolation. They try to use the principles of astrology by themselves in the market context. And because of that, they make a number of mistakes with their trading. First of all, they believe that astrology has some kind of magic powers, that it can move the markets in massive ways, and that when astrology says something must be so, then the rest of the universe stands still. That doesn't always work out that way, unfortunately. And what happens is that they also tend to look for planetary signatures that control market movements. For example, they may find that there's a certain kind of predictability that occurs with the full moon in a particular configuration. Or they might look for a certain angular relationship between Mars and Jupiter and decide on that basis then that whenever this occurs, the markets must behave in a particular way. And they have the belief that the planetary dynamics dictate what happens in the market. So they're looking for those magic signatures that will give them an absolute certainty in predicting the movements of the markets. In fact, they can trust astrology so much that they begin to ignore their own common sense in trading, and especially in managing the money that's associated with trading, and they begin to make very, very big mistakes. The biggest mistake, of course, is that they will then take inappropriate levels of risk in the markets with the belief that they have something that has magical powers that's going to override all other market considerations that leads them to take very, very big chances, and that in fact can be quite costly. They can lose a lot of money, and as a result they then get totally disillusioned about astrology in general and specifically its application to the markets, and in some cases they even get disillusioned with the markets and then avoid trading altogether and lose out on the opportunities that the market presents for turning their financial future around. Now, in our astro trading community, we don't use financial astrology by itself. In fact, we aren't satisfied to be confined by the limits of financial astrology. What we are doing is exploding those limits so that we can create a bigger and broader perspective that actually helps us get real results in the markets. Now, effective astro trading, as we practice it here, is a combination of three factors: fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and financial astrology. With fundamental analysis, we're looking at the fundamentals of how a company operates. If we're going to buy the stock in a company, for example, we want to find out about its earnings, about its management, about its market share, and its ability to move forward in a profitable way. So we do the fundamental analysis that typical investment analysts do as well. We also look at technical analysis, that is to say, the trading history as represented by stock price charts, or the prices of commodities as revealed in the charts. This gives us a picture of the trends that are going to unfold in the future. We combine that then with the tools of financial astrology. When all three of these are working together, we have a greater level of certainty in the markets and a greater level of profitability. So this combination of three factors is what has given us a successful track record of consistently being able to outperform the market averages for the past 12 years. And year in and year out, this combination has worked well for us. And it's also what we share with our Gold Plus Elite members. It's the core of this inner circle trading program with this select group of individuals that gets together once a week via conference call. We share the information about how to manage the trades in the markets based on this combination of these three factors that we use in our analysis. And it's also a key feature that we emphasize in our Astro-Trading Innovations DVD program and in other advanced educational tools that we have both for traders and for astrologers who are interested in applying astrology in the market environment. So it's also what you can do to consistently increase your profits in the markets. And that's why we wanted to share this information with you today. When you combine fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and the principles of financial astrology, you truly have an astro trading advantage. It gives you a profitable edge in the market. But please don't try to use financial astrology by itself to forecast the markets and to put your money at risk. This is Tim Bost for FinancialCyclesWeekly.com. Thanks for joining me for this video astro trading tip. We'll be talking with you again real soon.